A friend twice as odd sent in a question. He's lost 4 wrestling matches. He's in high school, on the varsity team, doesn't feel like he's worthy of it, and he wants some words of encouragement. Well, my friend, here's what you need to know. It is imperative in this life that we learn who we really are, and here's how you do that: by losing, not just losing a couple of wrestling matches, but by losing everything that you hold dear. Then and only then do you find out what manner of man you really are, whether you rise to the occasion as a man or become a sniveling wretch in the face of ultimate loss. When everything you hold dear is taken away from you, who are you? Because that's who you really are. That's who you are right now. That's that thing inside of you that pilots this meat vehicle you're riding around inside of. Think of the story of Job from the Bible. I don't care if you're religious or not. That's a good story, man. That's a story about a man who had much as far as the physical world has to offer. He had riches. He had a family. He had a wife. He had children. He was popular. People liked him. And one by one, all those things were taken away. And his friends kept coming up to him saying, "Job, it's time you just curse God and die. Come on, man, give up." And Job said, "No." And he continued to express gratitude in spite of all that he was going through. And his health was taken away from him. He was afflicted with boils all over his body. And his friends were like, dude, God hates you. Come on, man. Just give up. Stop expressing gratitude. Stop being grateful. You've got nothing. Just give up, curse God, and die. Come on, man. It would be easier that way. And Job said, no. Through all of these trials I shall come forth as gold. For I know that my Redeemer lives, he said. And the story has a happy ending. Job is given back his health and given back his riches and his station in life. And I think that's a symbol there. There's a lot in the Bible that is symbolic and a lot that isn't. And the book of Job is written as a poem to illustrate some important moral lessons for us. And I don't think it matters. I don't think it really mattered that Job got his stuff back, got his things back. Because he never lost what made him Job, what made him a man. In spite of what was taken away from him, they were never able to break him. Because Job was anchored in something much greater than himself, much greater than his ego, much greater than his id. The idea of God is the idea that we, as the human race, are something more significant than mere animals, something greater than mere specks of dust on a rock floating around in space, that we have a aptitude, that we have a potential to be like the Father himself. So we experience losses. We lose some contests, some wrestling matches. We lose some fights. We lose what seems to be our dignity sometimes. We lose our stuff. We lose our things. We lose our hair. We lose our health. We lose our lives at the end of it all. And there's no getting around that. It's who you are when all of those illusions are stripped away that matters. Because that's the real you. If you were the guy cursing God and wishing to die after you lose everything, that's who you already are. You're just hiding it under layers of lies. But if you were that guy who is still able to express gratitude in spite of your losses, if you were the guy who is still able to be happy and experience joy and hope, and to share that with those around you, those who are saying, look, man, I know you got it worse than me, but life sucks, the world sucks, and spread that positivity to them and say, guys, there's more to this than you're able to see right now, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful, and I want you to have it too. That's the real you. Show yourself the real you.